What is going on, guys? It's here coming at you with another Binding of Isaac video here on the channel. And Merry Christmas, guys. I hope you are all having a great day. If you do have the time to watch this video, I do appreciate it because I know time is pretty scarce today. But I'm hoping you guys are having a good time with your family. Make sure to make good memories. And remember that the one thing that is going to stay alive after you are the memories you make with other people. You ain't taking nothing to the grave, but everybody dies twice. You die when you die, and you die when people stop remembering you. So make sure to make good memories. Make sure to make other people's life good, and make sure to help others. And I'm hoping that Isaac returns the favor by helping us on this run. And we don't we don't get a booty run like we have. Surely we have a Christmas miracle. We actually get a good Eden run. Not like we don't. We usually have pretty good Eden runs, but you know what I mean. Usually, not always. Definitely not always. But we do start off with chocolate milk here, which is going to give us times 4 tier damage whenever we charge it all the way up. But that's kind of the downside, that we have to charge it all the way up. Not a bad item per se. It can actually be pretty powerful on certain runs, especially when you have like brimstone and stuff like that, even though I think it does overlap it. But it's good extra damage. It might even be better than the default like tiers rate DPS that you would have normally, but it's a bit annoying. I know I don't pick it up a lot of the time. It's not because it's a bad item or anything. It's just kind of annoying to have to deal with. But I don't like taking damage for this, but I will do it. We have a lot of tinted rocks on this floor, and we are going to need to protect our devil deal. You can also spam it like this, so it's a lot less damage, but I think a good medium shot here is needed. The cool thing about chocolate milk compared to like some of the other charge up items is that you can actually release it early. So you have the low damage, you can have like medium damage, and you can have like the full on damage, which is very useful. Very, very useful for having to let things go. Whenever someone's coming at you, you can decide to just let the tier kind of go. Cross space, huh? You can decide to let the tier go and kind of do the damage you need to do. Oh my god. Might not be the best thing with chocolate milk, but you know what? It's okay. I think it does count whenever we spam the button though. Yeah, so it actually does pair pretty well. I'm not a fan of this room. This might be here. I'm actually not too sure if it can be, because obviously we have a Curse of the Lost, but I will try it out. It's not there. Oh, the one barrel there. I feel kind of bad leaving it. Yeah, if we spam, we're not gonna get like the obviously the mega damage from our tier that we spam like that, but we might actually be able to spawn bird's eye a whole lot more. No, we had ghost pepper. Wow, we can actually stably keep him against the wall like that. If we had ghost pepper, that'd be a different story though. Go ahead and see if we can get ourselves that tinted rock. Also, there was a curse room in here. Did we go into it? I hope we did. I actually don't remember if we did. We'll take a gander. I think we had a curse room, right? No, it was a sacrifice room. Never mind. We can open this. I think we can get both of these in one bomba. Okay. Had our key bag. Not a big deal. Okay, there's one up here, and I think there's one in the room on top. It's not. Where was the other tinted rock? Did we miss it? Might have missed it. It's got to be over here somewhere. There it is. Got a pot here too. All right, we have very good damage. Very good damage with chocolate milk as long as we charge it up, and we have a lot of health. So I'm hoping that a devil deal on the next one is guaranteed, and we can maybe take something that is going to be actually beneficial to our run. Something super crazy like a brimstone, or like you know, like a brimstone. I really want brimstone. I mean, maybe. Nah, just brimstone. That's what I want. A lot of good devil deal items out there, but I don't know. I have a feeling that brimstone is coming. I hope I'm right. I hope that's part of the Christmas miracle. I was trying to think of another good devil deal item, but I really want brimstone for some reason. I'm like Obviously, I like Brimstone a lot. I'm not huge on Brimstone for the videos. But I feel like today should be a Brimstone run. Whether we get that, I'm not sure. But I guess we shall see. We shall see. I'll be a little bit careful here. We don't really have any bombs to look for the secret room. We have one, but that's not going to be enough. I'm not going to throw it out unless I know for a fact that it's going to be there. I also don't have any money. To the problem. But I won't check. We do have a bomb. We can maybe get something in here. I don't know if it can be there, but we'll check. Can't. Kinda don't want to hit the donation machine anymore, though. We have brought it kind of low in the last few runs. I mean, it's not like it really matters. We have a lot of it. But still, it's kind of nice to have some just in case. I don't like to get too low on it. He's not gonna live very long here. Nice. Get more HP. Very, very nice. And yeah. I was trying to think of the name of this item and I was drawing a blank. I was like, the pack would be okay too, but I could not remember the name for the life of me. But not bad. We get damage. We get tears. I think a little bit of movement speed would do us some good. And maybe some shot speed also would not be too bad. We do have enough HP to kind of check this out. So yeah, man, we're gonna spend Christmas with. I mean, I'm Hispanic, so 99% of the Christmas that Hispanics do are on Christmas Eve, not actually Christmas. We do hang out on Christmas sometimes, but they're very Christmas. Yeah, I'm sure it's like that for a lot of like other cultures too, a lot of other ethnicities. But yeah, that's what we do, and I don't mind it. I feel like it adds some kind of like magic to it being like at night. You know, I feel like Christmas Day is usually a little boring compared to the actual night before. Chris Penny, interesting. But I got something for the missus, and I got a few things for everybody else. Should be a fun time. Kind of not super hard into the consumerism. Oh, it's a Curse of the Blind. I don't even know. I'm not super much into the consumerism of Christmas. It can be a little bit annoying when people just kind of depend on, you know, money and what you bought who, and you gotta make sure you buy something super good to impress everyone. I kind of don't like that. But I try to make Christmas like special for myself, which I think I've talked about a few times on this channel. And you know, it's important to kind of remember what the holiday is actually about. It's not about what we get. It's about the memories that we make. And I feel like I sound like a dad because I would never talk like this when I was a lot younger. But some things in life you only learn through experience, I'm afraid. There are some things in life, especially those of you who are listening who are younger. There are some things in life you only learn by going through it. You only learn by going through it. You only learn by experiencing the ups and downs of life, which you need. You need the downs to have the ups. And you kind of see life differently a little bit whenever you get a tad bit older. I don't think I'm old or anything, but I think I'm eventually heading there, and I'm learning some stuff along the way. Oh, we can maybe buy something in the shop here. I am full clearing here because there are 2 items in the shop, and while they might not be good, they probably are not very good. I still want to take the chance and maybe get one of them, because more often than not, whenever we have a Curse of the Blind, the item in the shop is actually not too bad. Temperance machine, no. So we can buy 1 item, and I hope it's a good one. This is when the Christmas miracle thing has to come in. It's about time for that miracle, I think. I've been good all year. See what we got. What do we got? We got ourselves. Dun, 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 dun. Mr. Me. Yay. Mouse coin purse. Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, well, not too bad. Actually, I kind of like that. Mr. Me's not super exciting, but it is helpful. And I will take it. This was a loss. I got another curse here, which is not that big of a deal, but I'm actually thinking of replaying the Resident Evil games. I might do it on stream too. I did stream a while ago, but again, I think the Christmas music I had took down the stream because it's not even up. I know I did stream though. If you were on that stream and you, for any reason, wanted to go back and look at it and it's not there, it's probably because of the Christmas music. Has to be because of the Christmas music. And I think they even told me that, hey, you don't own Jingle All the Way. You don't own, what's the name of that other song? Please Come Home for Christmas. And I'm like, really? You don't say? I don't own those songs? I would have never known. So yeah, I think Twitch is the play. I'm gonna make a Twitch account soon. I'm gonna make a Twitch account. We'll have a good time over there. They still have their annoying guidelines, but it's not YouTube bad. YouTube is pretty bad. And I love YouTube, and it sucks for me to say that. I'm actually not a big Twitch watcher. I watch a lot of my... When I do watch streams, I watch them on YouTube because I don't get ads. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, I do have premium, obviously, right? So I don't get any ads whenever how did you live that? I don't get any ads on my YouTube, right? And I got a lot of slack from it from some of my friends because they're just like, oh, you're a YouTuber, like, you know, because I still have ad blocker on my computer because it helps with a lot of other stuff. It's not really like meant for YouTube. It just helps with pop-ups and all that. And you know, I get some slack because they're like, oh, you're a YouTuber, why are you like, you know, stopping people from getting their ad revenue income? Yes. And I'm just like, I understand, but to me it's more like, obviously I don't make money off this because I'm not a huge YouTuber, but I'm not here to make money off of it, if you get what I mean. Like, I'm here to entertain people. I'm here to teach people about a game that I enjoy, that I really relate to in life. And you know, it eventually, if I can make a living off of it and people actually enjoy it enough to the point where I can like make, you know, myself financially stable off of it, then good. But it's not something that I need out of this. You know, I didn't start this to make money. I started this to have fun. I started this because I love Isaac. If I didn't stream everything, or if I didn't upload every single day, I would still be playing Isaac. I would still play Isaac every day. Even before I made videos, I played Isaac every single day. I would get home sometimes from a hard day and then play Isaac, and like that's just what I did. So I'd be doing this anyway, and I wouldn't be talking. I would just be quietly sitting here and having godly runs, and you guys wouldn't watch them sad. All right. I kind of want to open that. Did we have Mr. Me charged? I actually don't think we did. Oh my god, I almost opened that. Also, there we go. So I'm gonna try to open that boss trap room before we continue. Please open this. Hopefully, it's something good in there. And yeah, we'll take movement speed. We desperately need this. Actually, I probably should have taken that devil card, but woe is me. Kind of bummed out because my guitar finally broke today. I was trying to tighten the input, which is where you put in the cable, and the wire just completely snapped on me. And I'm a little sad. I've been wanting to sell that guitar for a while, but it was one of my first ones, so it kind of holds a lot of sentimental value, but I think it might be time. You can fix it by smoldering it back together, but that's a skill I do not have, so I'm not gonna even bother. And it'd be a lot of equipment to kind of invest in just to fix it. So I might sell it cheap for somebody who can smolder it. The guitar is actually pretty, I'm not gonna say it's valuable. It's like, it's a mid-tier guitar, but like, it's more like sought out by collectors than players because it was a old Guitar Center brand that kind of isn't around anymore. It's not really around anymore, and the fact that people thought it was a beginner guitar when they first released it because that's kind of the way it was marketed. A lot of people that were more serious about the instrument didn't want to buy it because they to them it seemed like back in the day a lot of these guitars that were made for beginners weren't the best quality. So they just assumed that of this guitar. And unfortunately, it didn't sell. Or maybe fortunately, because I get to sell it for a bit more. Since they are a little bit rarer. But it's a good guitar, man. I really enjoyed my time with it. But it is old. There was a few years in my life where I didn't really focus on guitar for a while. So I just kind of laid there. And I had other things to kind of worry about. But now that I'm back, and I've been back into it for like 4 or 5 years already. It just feels nice. It feels nice to be able to I feel like I'm ready to say goodbye. I didn't want to sell it beforehand for obvious reasons, but I think my sentimental value is not gone, but I'm ready to give it a home where it's gonna be used a bit more. I have planned on getting another guitar soon, and I think it's time to do it. I think now's a good time more than ever. Get eye drops here. Okay, so we have a demon beggar here. We could possibly get another item if he pays out in a generous manner. He does not pay out in a generous manner. I won't take this one. Man. That sucks. We could have got Brimstone there. I felt it. So we can finally use our world card. We do have a curse room up here, which I guess I will use. We know the exact mapping, so I was like, how did that not hit us? And then it hit us. So we probably will use how many of these dudes are there? There's another one around here. I can hear him. Probably will use Mega Mush in a bit. Just want to clear out this room before we commit. All right. Very cool. Oh, the heart in here. We do have a Guppy trinket. So the chance for Guppy is always here. Go ahead and do that. And if we have more HP, we'll come back. Sometimes there's HP in here. It's always a good thing to check. But yeah, I've been looking at the PRS Silver Sky, which is like a John Mayer. It's a signature guitar. But I also like it because it's a guitar that has had a lot of kind of a lot of bang for your buck. Like it's an intermediate guitar, so it's not like a super high end one. But I feel like for the price that they give for those type of guitars, they're really, how do you say it? They have a lot of bang for your buck, I guess. Like they're really worth the price, in my opinion. All right, let's go ahead and break one of these bad boys for Devil Deal purposes, and we can go ahead and check out this Shopperton real quick before we move on. What floor are we on? Depth 2. I don't think we're gonna make it a boss rush, unfortunately. Okay. It's not bad, but I don't know if we necessarily need it. Let's go see if that Demon Beggar pays out. If we can get another Devil Deal item for no cost, that would be very beneficial to our cause. Preferably a Brimstone. That is not a Brimstone. I'm very sad. I'm sure he's just saving the Brimstone. Also, we can clear a lot of these rooms for... I don't know if we're going to make it to the boss, but... Actually, not a good room to be in because this stalled is pretty hard. Probably should have done this room first. Not that we don't have to do the room. It just makes it easier for me to do so. Okay. Oh, we probably won't make it to the boss. We do need a battery item though. That's desperately what we need. I think a battery item would be extremely good for our magic or mega mush. Why is there a nickel there that I cannot grab? Game. Wow. A lot of money. We might actually go back and invest this back into our donation machine. TBH. Okay, so I'm gonna take this HP. Hopefully we don't get a devil deal here. I know that's kind of weird to say, but we really don't have the HP to back it up, which is a problem. We're gonna get a double deal technically though. Okay, now we really don't have the HP to back it up. Yeah, that's a fantastic double deal. Actually might make use of that one. Let's see if we can get another payout here. A few places this room can be actually. Okay. Okay, there's a spot. Now we don't have a lot of luck. I would take Crystal Ball over Mega Mush, not because it's a better item, but because it's just funner. But I don't think we're gonna spend all that money. I'm actually kind of down to just put this money into the donation machine as much as we can at least. The odds are we're gonna have either a greed fight or just not gonna get anything really worthwhile. No portal. You want no portal? What do we have here? No. Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to take. You just gotta be careful about having it consume a lot of these items. Hey, we'll come back for that. Yeah, let's put some of this stuff back. See how much we can get away with here. Okay, wow. Got the majority of that in there. That's crazy. What is this? Double with Isaacs. Sure. thank you, game. I appreciate your love for me on this fine Christmas day. All right, guess we are ready to go here. Did that other guy pay out? Oh, he's over here now. Curse of the Maze. He saved us some time. All right, well, not Brimstone, but I guess not bad. Saved us a lot of walking though. How much did I want to use Mega Mush in here? Not super ideal. We can't really attack these guys from a distance. Also, how are you? I know you're like a champ. How the hell are you so tanky? We're hitting him with 4 shots, by the way, so he's taking a butt ton of damage. Okay. Took a little bit longer than I expected. Not a very fun room to deal with. Okay. You gotta get hit real quick. Fortune cookie. You know, I don't want it. I was about to say, like, maybe we can take it, but probably not very worth it. I also wasted a lot of these charges here. Walking around. I love it. Doesn't last as much as I remember. Oh, that's kind of worth it. Damn. I don't know if I could have avoided that. Like I moved last second, but it was not enough. Sure, we can check. Not too good. I think we're gonna use this maybe in the devil deal, but it's not something we oh so desperately need. We have to be a little bit selective about what we take. Not to mention, we also have very little damage. Don't tell me I can't reach this one. Yeah. Scared of that. Okay. We already went to the important stuff. Kind of want to charge our item here, man, but I don't think we're going to have enough rooms to do it, so I guess we are going to have to settle for this right now. Let's do it. I think the way this item should work is that if you have it charged, you should have the chance to spit out the fires. I don't think you should have to shoot. I think the medium shots might be the better way to go. Okay, so we take the damage here. So it's not very good. Do we use this here? Well, you know what? I think we do it. Oh my lord. Wow. Wow. Because we have Black Judas, so I think what we want to do is die at the next devil deal. We die at the next devil deal, we turn into Black Judas. And then we get all the benefits. We get all the benefits of Black Judas. And Magic Mush. That shit wanted. We were like at 4 damage, maybe 5 after the negative here. And now that we have the Tannic Bibble, I guarantee, or at least gives us a better chance that if we do turn into Black Judas, we're not just gonna perish due to lack of HP. Very valid concern when you're playing someone like Black Judas who can have red hearts. We also have 1 guppy item into the trinket that I would gladly trade out for any other trinket in the game. It seems to me that I think guppy's probably not in our books. The dead end, wow. Look at the size of our regular shots, by the way. What? What's in here? So I don't want this, but I won't carry this. We'll come back to that. If we can find a way to spawn another item in there, we could reroll a few of them. That's why something like the moving box could be absolutely amazing with something like Little Portal. At least a new and improved one. John Mayer released what partnered with John Mayer? It's like the DSP, so there's like a software now. Oh wow. There's a software now to kind of get your guitar sound on your PC to sound exactly like John Mayer. And I kind of want it. And now I'm like, damn, $200. Like, it's a lot, but you know, you save a lot of equipment. You need a lot of like actual equipment to be able to mimic, you know, his sound. I think I'm gonna do. Hopefully I don't blow it out. Yes. I'm gonna try to do this. If we get HP, we might just turn to Black Judas here. 2 limits to down to get Metallica song. They're very, very good trinkets. Very useful. Yep. Okay, okay. Wow. I don't ever think I've seen so much nothing in one run. That's a whole lot of nothing. So we are hoping for this double deal here, as much as it is very unlikely to show up. Trying to keep our hopes up, because the double deal means we can die with a purpose, pretty much. Okay, it's good. This is very good. Not bad damage at all. Wow, that guy took a lot of damage from that. All right, it has to be good. Oh my god. All right. Okay. All right, game. I see what you're doing here. That is very Isaac coded. Like, here's a double deal, but also here's not a double deal. So I'm gonna try to die if we get a double deal here. Obviously, our chances are not very high. But we still gotta attempt it. Can it be here? Guess it could be there. It's not. Could it be here? It is. Just don't make me get the shovel again, Nikki. You gotta know where that's from? I'll give you $1. Okay, we can take this. Come on. Black market? No! Gotta make sure that we don't spawn the little portal somewhere annoying. I went to a Guitar Center today, and I was talking to some dude. So I was playing, right? And you know, when you get a Guitar Center and you play, you just kind of do your own thing. Like, nobody really talks to you a lot of the time. But I usually take my fiance, and like, I feel kind of bad because I always take her and she just kind of sits there. Like, she's not really into guitars or whatever. And like, she doesn't mind. She doesn't say anything, but like, I know that she's bored. So I went today, and I went by myself because she stayed home and she was doing her own thing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna play whatever I want for as long as I want, and I'm gonna have fun. So I did that. I was playing, And I saw some guy, like a dad, and he was super like flustered, and he was like kind of like, he wasn't mad, but he was like, you can tell that he was getting a little upset. And I was like, hey man, are you good? He's like, no, my son is looking for a certain guitar, and he told me what it was. He sent me a picture of the tag, but I don't know anything about guitars. And I was like, oh, well, I can help you out, right? Like, I've been playing for years. I helped this dude out. He talks to me. We were like talking about his son and his brother who plays for a band and stuff. And it's super nice because at some point he's just like, hey man, like I want to thank you for helping me out. Like you really did help me out. I would have never been able to find this guitar without your help. And I'm like, oh, it's no problem, dude. Like I'm glad that your son's getting into it. He's like, his son was like 15. Um, and he was like, oh, let me buy you some strings, man, or something. And I wanted to so bad because I need strings, and I was like, nah, you're good, bro. It's okay. And he's like, okay, man. Well, thank you anyway. Yeah, he was like a dad, man. Like genuine guy. Like, and I feel like sometimes, like I work from home, so sometimes you kind of miss out on that. Like, oh my god, that barely missed me. You miss out on that like personal, like talking. I guess you can say. That's cool. It's cool. I got to do that with him. To hang out with a dude for a while, and a dad too. I mean, I plan on being a dad within the next like 4 years, 5 years. So I gotta learn some dadisms, which I think I already have a lot of. I'm already the neighborhood unk. Yeah, I kind of need some of these flames to proc, my guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. Okay. No Devil Dew, unfortunately, but we are gonna turn to a Black Judith here. I think we're gonna go and use that sack room. And we're gonna use the sack room for a few reasons. One, I don't know if we're gonna have enough HP to really do it completely, but we're gonna try. We can spawn keys in here that we can use the Soul of Eden to reset. So we're gonna do this. Also, I have to sneeze. Oh my god, that was a heavy sneeze. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we kind of want these things to spawn. Oh, my boy. This might not be a bad place to do it either. We're not gonna get the angel items that we want, but will definitely be items. Can't die though. Can't die yet. Can't die yet. Go, go, go. Well, not exactly what I had in mind, but okay. Does this work every time I go outside? I don't think so, right? Okay, so now we gotta die. Boom. Come on here. Now we're Black Judith. Our damage is severely increased, and we have a bunch of health. So just like that. Boom. Oh my god, dude. Boom. Look at the size. It's the size of us. We're shooting out Isaacs. Isaac is shooting out Isaacs. Very, very nice. I'm very happy with this. Yeah, we take that. We take this. We take all this good stuff. What do you got for me? All right. I don't know what beggar was up there. I hope it's not a key beggar because we could have gotten an item, but I think we're good to go. You know what? Not a bad Christmas run. Not bad at all. I think our low level tier here would be like better than a lot of our regular schmegular items. I don't mind doing this. We can farm some HP. We also shoot out technically 60 damage shots if we charge up the entire chocolate milk. Okay, it's a random steam cell. I don't think that's gonna be damaged. Fire rate. Orphan socks. Okay, we don't have flight, so that's actually not too bad. So creep is not gonna affect us, which is good. That guy really lobbed that shot. That thing stayed up forever. the moon card. We do this, and then we do this. Ah, yes. Nothing I love more than 4 Ragmans spawning in to take my an attempt at my life. I'm also, I know I mentioned this last time, but I want to thank you all for the really good support on the ooh, this could be good. For the really good support on the Reddit thing, man. I really enjoyed making that, so I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it. Actually got a pretty good amount of views and a bunch of nice comments and stuff. So again, thank you. I will be making more of that. Probably will be a series every week. Of course, I have to wait for the Reddit to actually update, because I don't want to be sharing. I don't want to be looking at the same things. So should be like every week, maybe every 2 weeks. But it was a lot of fun, a lot of brain rot on these Reddit pages, man. All right, what do we got here? Okay. Okay. All right. We didn't see another guppy item the entire run. I was like, oh, we got the guppy trinket. We'll get guppy for sure in no time. We in fact did not get guppy. And guppy was not in our cards. But you know what? That's okay. I mean, a lot of good things on this run. Sometimes it's about not about the items we get, it's about the Isaacs we make along the way. How's that for a Reddit post for you? A young Isaac lived in an Isaac. What is Isaac? Isaac. There was also that other one where it's like Isaac talking to some guy and he's like, "Thank you, Isaac," like Isaac, and he's like, "That's not my name." And I'm like, bro, what is this, bro? What is this humor? But you know what? It's cool that a lot of young people are into Isaac, as you know how much as they are. I feel like the young people really bring it life. Whenever the brain rot, if you have a game that has like brain rot behind it, you're set. And that goes for like the FNAFers and all those games have a bunch of brain rot behind them and they live forever. Apparently, those games people never get bored of them. And I think Isaac being like in the top 100 games played, even after being like 20 years old, it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Ooh. Don't think I want that. Yes. Okay, what do you got for me? Mm-hmm. Alright. Of course, the boss is the one room we didn't check, as it usually is. 9 lives. I think that'll bring us down to 1 HP. We kind of don't want that. We find another guppy item along the way, which I don't think we are, but if we do, I'll go back and we'll take it. Okay. Go ahead and do this. Nothing I love more than the Lamb storyline armor. Nice. And the bomb is doing more damage than us at this point. Get him. Oh my god. But anyways, guys, that is going to be it for today's run. I was going to do an extra one, but I have a feeling that people aren't really going to watch today. I think you guys should go spend time with your family, as I am. So like always, I hope y'all enjoy the video. Make sure to hit that like button and that sub button so you don't miss any more of my future Isaac content. And like always, I will see you on the next video. Later.